when Devo was on, and I remember quite specifically my dad turning. Why was my dad up at that time? But turning to me and saying, "Good to know there's people stranger than you, Dave." Like without Brian Eno's ambient music, Robert Fripp and Patti Smith and that kind of thing, I wouldn't have made it through high school. And then you making like our weird mixtapes that we would pour coffee on and mail to each other, even though we saw each other every day. Without that, and I'm still quoting the back of Robert Fripp's, whatever, the theory of structures has, like, I've actually put it in offices. And I loved, like, what would we do without those musicians that were reading and were like doing interviews telling us, I'm thinking about this or I'm doing that, as opposed to Kiss and Cheap Trick and whatever else we had at the time, Supertramp. Supertramp. Like the first punk, like, God bless Johnny Rotten, but he didn't know what he was talking about really. And it was just beer songs and stuff. It was the Nevermind the Bollocks still gives me shivers, but they were just angry youth, which I guess is what it is. But then when it started turning into the Dead Kennedys and Black Flag and all that sort of stuff, it was really socially aware. Sigur Rós, after 9/11, they were the only band that was touring, and they played Massey Hall. It was like 2 or 3 days afterwards, and I wept through most of it because it was the most beautiful thing I ever saw and heard and saw. And that's when I realized this is the weapon. Art is the weapon.